Sub Scorpios, this is Jesse with 44 Astro with a general full moon tarot reading for the full moon coming up on March 25th. This will be a full moon in Libra, 5 degrees Libra. It's going to be at 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It will be in the 15th mansion of the moon. This is a mansion all about making money and planning to make money, but it is auspicious for love. There is a lunar eclipse going on right now. The moon will be opposite the sun, and it's on the Libra-Aries axis. So this is about self-assertion in life and doing things the way you want, as with the opposite of it being in Libra, which is relying on others or one-on-one relationships or the dichotomy and the balance in one-on-one relationships. So that could be prominent right now. Really wondering and focusing on whether you want to be more assertive or whether you should let others be more assertive or you should be less assertive in relationships. And with a Scorpio ascendant, you're talking your 11th or 12th house. And your 11th house is the house of your larger social world and your role and interaction within it. So you could really be wondering if you should be more assertive or if you should let others be more assertive or whether it matters, you know. And the 12th house could be, you know, sacrifice in some way, feeling like maybe you don't want to sacrifice being assertive anymore or whether you need to sacrifice being assertive kind of for others, like a sacrifice thing. But either way, it kind of boils down to, you got 2 cards. Oh, nice. So it still kind of boils down to that whole aspect of the dichotomy. Do you feel like you need to be more assertive? Or do you feel like you should kind of give way, maybe let others be a little more assertive so that you can have balance in it? Or rely on others more instead of just yourself? And Scorpios, as we are naturally, we are lone wolves. We don't really rely on others. We are more self-reliant than any other sign by a long shot. The end of a tough cycle approaches, and conclusions are within reach. That is good news. So if you've been dealing with anything that's been kind of rough and tough, that's coming to an end. Some kind of conclusion is coming along. I mean, those 2 cards go right together. Oop, already stopping. New perspective. Oh, there's the death card. Ooh, new money. Could be a death of actually someone, but most likely it's just a death of something within us, because Scorpios burn themselves to the ground all the time and rebuild. That's what we do. It's the nature of transformation. So what Pluto represents is what Scorpio represents. There we are, because I'm a Scorpio too. Male or female. Right there on the bottom. Can't say anything about that. Looks like an end of something that had to happen. Something that had to end. This is either you feeling stuck or a new perspective. And it's crossed by death. Now, Scorpios are all about inheritances too. Now, the 8th house is about inheritance. If someone died, there could be thoughts of an inheritance. But more than likely, this is the death of being stuck or the death of a perspective and gaining a new one. Something ending, because this is in the near future. You may have felt stabbed in the back. But most likely, it's a 10, so it's the end of something. You know, new money. This is what's on this is the conscious influence right now. So there's some kind of new money either coming in or has come in. So you've been working hard. This is the recent past. This is something you've been working on or just working in general, right? The unconscious influence is love, or offering love, or being able to offer love in the right way, or wanting to be given love in the right way, and in a complete balanced way, in like a childlike way, you know what I mean, with no conditions, pure love. But again, the near future, something has to end. There's some kind of death that has to occur so that this transformation can take place. Now, some of you may be holding on to your money very tightly. I mean, who isn't, right? Especially with the prices on everything going up like crazy in the world. You got to kind of watch your money. It's just what it is. I'm sure we're all doing that. In your environment, there's some kind of money coming in, some kind of offer of money or some kind of windfall of money, a message of money, an opportunity. This transformation, this ending may bring this about. And whatever this ending is sudden. Right? The advice is there's nothing you can do. It's coming out of nowhere. It's bringing down the house, as you would say. So this could be something really big. Because the end of a tough cycle approaches, conclusions are within reach. Something is ending. Some big opportunity with money. And in your environment, an offer of money. So this is going to come out, this may come out of nowhere. I'm not saying like big lottery win. It could be, but it's coming out of nowhere. It could be an offer from a fire sign individual, or something that you receive from a fire sign individual. Or this is, you have fire in your chart, like your cusp Sagittarius, or have Leo or Aries in your chart. And this is just you sitting with the sunflower in your hand with your black cat, feeling like you're on top of the world. It could definitely be that. No doubt about it. This is some kind of opportunity, though. But it seems to be the unconscious influence really has to do with love, or wanting a pure love, right? Like, you may not have to work hard anymore because it's behind you. I'm not saying stop working because you're going to win the lottery. It's very rarely manifested in that way, but not that it can't. It can. But windfalls of money can come in any different ways, or opportunities can come in so many different ways. And Scorpios are about inheritances. The 8th house is generally small inheritances, but it's inheritances. So some of you could end up with some kind of inheritance from a death. Or you get injured in some way, maybe specifically your back, and then you get a settlement in some way from your job or something like that. And you don't have to work as hard anymore until you heal, which I hope no one gets hurt. Because, this is you right now wanting to hold on to your money. There's some kind of new money that either came in or is coming in. And also in your environment, an offer of money. So it really has to do with money, and it's going to be sudden because this is in the advice. And it being in the advice means it's going to come out of nowhere. Who knows? It's going to be different for different Scorpios. And the outcome is, boom, feeling good, looking good, being happy, being confident. Well, that's a nice reading, Scorpio. End of a tough cycle approaches. Conclusions are within reach. Awesome. All right, that's really all I have. Please consider liking, subscribing, and commenting. It will help the algorithm push the video forward so I can get some watch hours. I'm really low on watch hours. I got everything else I need to get monetized, but I don't have the watch hours. And I think it resets in like 3 months. So if I don't get like 2,000 more watch hours, it's going to reset, and that's going to be brutal. But with that being said, if you want me to make more content, please do those things. If not, you don't have to if you don't want to. I'm just grateful that you're here, and I hope to see you here again. Bye, Scorpio.